somewhere in there. Good afternoon, hello Victoria, and welcome to Royal Athletic Park on a beautiful Thursday afternoon for the series finale between the Victoria HarbourCats and the Gresham GreyWolves. The Victoria HarbourCats are riding high on a 7-game win streak after last night's 9-5 win over Gresham, which clinched the series victory, and now they go for their third straight sweep and their 8th in a row. Good afternoon, Jonathan Hodson along with you for the HarbourCats and GreyWolves. First pitch just after 12:35 this afternoon. School Spirit Day at RAP, a big crowd on hand for this afternoon game. We'll have more on that later. Coaches meeting on home plate with our 3-umpire crew. Victoria enters 7-3, first place by a game in the north. Gresham enters at 3-5. They are 4th place in the south, which is led by 7-2 Yakima. Lineups first for the visiting Gresham GreyWolves, who will bat first in the top of the first inning. Leading off, left fielder Curtis Perrin. Batting second, second baseman Jordan Barkas. Batting third, the right fielder Jeff Mitchell Jr. Batting fourth, center fielder Ryan Smith. Fifth is first baseman Ryan Rodriguez. Batting sixth, the DH Connor Zikafus. Batting seventh, the catcher Kyle Anderson. Eighth is the shortstop Mark Mumper, and batting 9, third baseman Mike Breen. HarbourCats taking the field for the top of the first inning, wearing their alternate red uniforms today. Red tops, white pants, white crest and numbers on the jersey with their blue hat. Led by starting right-hander James Cannonberg. Cannonberg out of University of San Francisco into his third start now of this summer. Defense looks like this in the top of the first inning for Victoria. Your battery is Cannonberg dealing to Hayden Jaco around the infield, third to first. Pleshkel at third, Brad Pleshkel. Cameron Cannon at short. Griffin Anderchuk at second base, and Ben Polshak at first base. Outfield left to right, Matt Smith in left, Matt Lautz in center field, and AJ Alcantara in right field. Victoria in red, Gresham in gold today. Gold shoulders with a gray pattern on the body of the uniform, gray pants and gold socks. 3 different uniforms in 3 days for Gresham. Last warm-up toss thrown down to second base by Hayden Jaco, and we're ready for baseball. Leading off, Perrin, the left fielder for Gresham. Left-hand hitter wears 29, bats left. Outside ball 1 from James Cannonberg. James on his year, 2 starts, 11 innings, 10 hits, and 8 walks against 8 strikeouts. He is 0-1 with a 1.63 ERA. Missing outside for 2-0. Curtis Perrin starting off the ball game. This one gets going just a couple of minutes after 12:35. Called strike. 2 balls and a strike. After Perrin, it'll be Barkas and Mitchell. Cannonberg set for 2-1 and delivered outside. 3 balls and a strike. Victoria, for the most part this season, their pitchers have been in attack mode, leading to a 3 ERA. Last night was a tough one, as we see 3-1. Ball 4, leadoff walk to Perrin. Last night, falling behind in counts, issuing base on balls was the issue. Gresham counted 4 runs in the 8th inning to make that one a ball game. 9-5 was the final score last night. Greg Merritt and Joe Fobb, head coach and pitching coach for the HarbourCats, have talked to their pitchers about being aggressive and filling the zone, being fearless, and this one starts inauspiciously with the leadoff walk. So here is Jordan Barkas. Throw over to first base. Jordan Barkas, second baseman, batting .333 in 4 games. Set and delivered. Bunt shown. Bunted up the first base line. Goes foul. Barkas, tried to drag a bunt up the first base line. Popped it up a little bit, but it got down in foul territory in front of first baseman Ben Polchak. Set and delivered. Bunt shown. Bunted up the first base line. Goes foul. Cannonberg looks in. Jaco delivers the signs. Bunt shown again. Popped up left side. Cannonberg takes it himself. 4 out, number 1. Barkas unable to get the bunt down. Pulled the first one foul, and then popped up the second attempt back to Cannonberg, who hopped off the mound to make the easy play. 1 on, 1 out for Jeff Mitchell Jr. Mitchell, the right fielder. Cannonberg delivers first pitch, strike 1. Mitchell wears 6 and bats right. Came into last night's game batting .550. That drops to .478 after last night's 0 for 3. Throw over. Perrin slides in safely. Curtis Perrin on first base with a leadoff walk. We have 1 out in the top of the first inning, just underway. Final game of the 3-game series between Victoria and Gresham. 0-1 pitch, fouled back. Cannonberg jumps ahead 0-2. The franchise long winning streak for Victoria is 9. They've done that twice. This one sits at 7. And the home winning streak sits at 5. The HarbourCats are a perfect 5-0 at home this year, looking to sweep their second home series here this afternoon. 0-2 misses high. Mitchell has a team-leading 6 RBIs in 7 games. Gresham as a team has scored 33 runs in 8 games. Set for 1-2. Delivered high. 2 balls and 2 strikes after Mitchell. It'll be Ryan Smith, the center fielder, who made a spectacular play in last night's game, robbing Tommy Jew of extra bases in center field and a sure 2 RBIs. Long look in from Cannonberg. Deuce's pitch to Mitchell. Low. Jaco keeps it at his feet. picked it up, and the runner Perrin had nowhere to go. Count falls to full now. Set for 3-2. The payoff pitch. Runner goes. Ground ball, shortstop. Going to first base for the out. The hit and run put in play by Gresham keeps them out of the double play. Perrin was in motion, so Cam Cannon had no play at second. He just went to first for the out. But that is the second out of the inning. Runner now at second for Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith, the right fielder, bats right. Bouncing to the backstop, taking third is Perrin on the wild pitch. First pitch to Smith bounced well out in front of the plate and hopped over the shoulder of Hayden Jaco. Hayden Jaco starting behind the plate for the first time since the Walla Walla series to open the year. Riley Guntrip started last night, picked up a couple of hits. 1-0 pitch is flared to right field down the line, curving foul. Polshuk off his glove and gets down foul. Ben Polshuk had to range from first base into right field, foul territory. Tried to make an over-the-shoulder catch on the pop-up, but it tipped off his glove and fell safely, so Smith will have another chance. With a 1-1 pitch, we play in the top of the first inning. No score, just underway. Victoria and Gresham for the final time this week. HarbourCats welcome in the Cowlitz Black Bears tomorrow night. 1-1 pitch, fouled back, a ball and 2 strikes. We will get you the Victoria starting 9 prior to the bottom of the first inning. Set and the pitch, fouled back. Smith putting on a battle with 1 ball, 2 strikes. Walk, a pop up, a ground ball, a wild pitch mixed in. That's how we get to 2 outs and a runner at third base. Long look in. Cameron Cannon hopping around at shortstop to stay loose. 1-2 again. Ground ball off the glove, knocked down by Cannonberg. Shuffle to first to end the inning. James Cannonberg works around a leadoff walk, strands him at third. We'll keep it here as you're listening or watching Go Live broadcast and Shaw TV. Scoreless after half an inning this afternoon on a beautiful Thursday afternoon. Clear skies, temperature in the high teens on the Celsius scale. Ballpark is packed out with a number of kids. 1,700, in fact, were committed to this afternoon's School Spirit Day. The HarbourCats have invited many school groups from the various schools around the city of Victoria and the greater Victoria area, and they're enjoying a ball game on the HarbourCats this afternoon. Premium seating is nice and full, and the general admission up top and in the grandstand in right field is filled right up. creating a great atmosphere for the GreyWolves and the HarbourCats this afternoon. Starting 9 for the Victoria HarbourCats, leading off center fielder Matt Lautz, batting second baseman Griffin Anderchuk, batting third the first baseman Ben Polshak, batting fourth the DH Joe Pryor, fifth is left fielder Matt Smith, sixth is right fielder AJ Alcantara, batting 7 the catcher Hayden Jaco, batting 8th third baseman Brett Plushkell, and batting 9 the shortstop Cameron Cannon. We're ready to go in the bottom in the first inning. Matt Lautz will dig in, making his first start of the summer. Freshman from UC Santa Barbara, wears 41 and bats right. First pitch from Aaron Shoup goes to the backstop for ball 1. Aaron Shoup, left-hander, makes the start for Gresham here this afternoon. Numbers on Shoup in a moment. 1-0 pitch, misses 2-0. Aaron Shoup, 1 start this summer, 5 1/3, 5 earned runs on 6 hits, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts. He took the loss in that game as he deals a strike to Lautz. Two-one pitch. Ground ball, second base, across the bag, throw across his body is a good one from Barkas to retire Matt Lautz. Good play by Jordan Barkas, going away from first base, throwing it across his body, throwing a strike to first to retire Lautz. 1 out for Griffin Anderchuk. Anderchuk takes strike 1. Griffin playing second base for the 3rd straight day. Wears 21 and bats right. Takes ball 1. Anderchuk has had a hot start to his season. In 2 games, 5 for 9, batting .556. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. That's nothing new though from Griffin. 3rd year HarbourCat. Batted .385 in 30 games last summer. 1-2. At the feet, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of the first inning, just underway. Gresham and Victoria finishing up a 3-game series. First 2 have gone to the HarbourCats. Ground ball guided through the hole at short and left for a base hit. Griffin Anderchuk stays hot. He's now 6 for 10 on his young season. 1 out single gets the HarbourCats started here in the bottom of the first, and will bring in Ben Polshak. Ben Polshak had a big night last night in his season debut. 3 for 4, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs on the night. Called strike on 1. Polshak out of Cal Poly, sophomore. A great partnership between Victoria and Poly has formed the last number of years. Fly ball to right field. That'll hang up for Mitchell, who makes the play. Few steps to his left, 2 down. Two outs, runners still at first base for Joe Pryor. Pryor DHing today. Wears 8 and bats right. A junior out of Fresno State. Left-hander Shoop delivers. Foul ball down the right field line. Pryor, 5 games, is 3 for 14. Good for a 2.14 average. 0-1, foul ball down the right side again. Aaron Schaup finds himself ahead 0-2 on Joe Pryor, trying to get through a scoreless first inning. Just the 1-out single so far for Andrechuk, who runs. Fly ball to right field. High but not deep. Mitchell will make another play, and that'll do it for the first inning. Gresham gets a walk. HarbourCats get a single, but nothing more. 1 complete in the series finale here on Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV. 1 done, no score. Back at Royal Athletic Park, going to the second inning between Victoria and Gresham scoreless. James Cannonberg back to the mound. He dealt a scoreless first inning, stranded a leadoff walk at third base. Ryan Rodriguez will lead off the second for Gresham. Right-hander Cannonberg delivers. First pitch fouled high over the right side. Rodriguez, first baseman, bats right-handed. Rodriguez, early in his year, just 2 for 15 at the plate. Cannonberg delivers inside, a ball and a strike. Last night, the HarbourCats had a season high in hits with 14. As they got by Gresham 9-5. A lead in that game that was once 9-1. 1-1 pitch. Fouled up the first base line. Just on the wrong side of the line as Polshek gave chase. Cannonberg works ahead. Flags blowing out to the left a little bit now. Beautiful day here at RAP. Weekend series kicks off tomorrow night, 6:35. The South Division's Cowlitz Black Bears are into Victoria for 3 games over the weekend. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3 at a breaking pitch. Cannonberg records his first strikeout of the afternoon. One out for Connor Zickafoos. The DH bats left. Cannonberg, not known as a big strikeout guy, had 50 Ks in 82 innings this spring for San Francisco. Missed outside, ball 1 to Zickafoos. Cannonberg's one pitcher that we're going to have to keep an eye on for the HarbourCats over the course of the summer. As we see the 1-0 pitch, fouled straight back. Cannonberg threw 82 innings this spring in San Francisco, which led the Dons, and he's in a starting role to begin this summer, heading towards that 100 inning mark overall on his year. So we'll see if they start to manage his innings as the summer goes on. But for now, he's been very good in his first 2 starts, plus in an inning in the third. 1-1 pitch, fouled straight back. Couple of good hacks from Connor Zickafoos, but fouling them both back. Cannonberg works ahead again. Zickafoos 2 for 10 at the plate in 5 games. Cannonberg looks in and now gets the sign from Jaco. 1-2 pitch is just missing for ball 2. On deck is the catcher Kyle Henderson. Set for 2-2. And delivered. Taken up the middle for a base hit. Connor Zickafoos lines the 2-2 pitch to center field for Gresham's first hit of the day. One out single will bring in Kyle Henderson, the catcher. Wears 9 and bats left. 1 hit apiece now. 2 base runners for Gresham today. They stranded a leadoff walk in the first inning. First pitch to Henderson. Taken for strike 1. Henderson, who did not play last night, is 2 for 5 at the plate. Has seen primarily defensive action in 6 games. Oh, and 1 runner goes, pitches on the backstop. Runner stays up, but parks at second base. Zickafoos was stealing on the pitch. Pitch got through the wickets of Jaco. And Zickafoos stayed content with the 1 base. A stolen base for Zickafoos. Runner at second, 1 out. 1-1 is the count on Kyle Henderson. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Gresham has struck out 28 times in 2 games in this series. Victoria pitching was too much for them in Game 1 in the shutout, and last night Victoria Arms came up with several key strikeouts at key times. Runner advances as Jaco drops that pitch and pushes it up the first base line, so pass ball will send Zickafoos to third, and now the situation gets a little more tense for the HarbourCats as their infield will be drawn in with a runner at third and 1 out now. Set for 2-2 and delivered. Comebacker over Cannonberg, shortstop going to first for the out, keeping the runner at third base. Cameron Cannon at short made the play behind the mound, looked at third, and then threw to first. So the infield in does the job, keeps the run at third base, and now Cannonberg has a chance to get out of it. Mark Mumper, the shortstop, appeared as a pinch runner last night, gets the start at shortstop today. First pitch to Mumper is lined to right field, dying quickly, diving play is made, and right by A.J. Alcantara. Put a star on that play. Alcantara running in makes the diving play to rob Mark Mumper of an RBI single, and that will send this ball game into the bottom of the second scoreless. You're watching Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV, going bottom of 2, Gresham and Victoria scoreless. Bottom in the second about to get underway. Thanks for joining us. Gresham and Victoria finishing up a 3-game series. HarbourCats trying to sweep and win their 8th in a row. First pitch to Matt Smith is fouled out over the right side. In the inning for Victoria, Smith, Alcantara, and Jaco. A 1 pitch is hit hard to left field. That might split a gap for Smith. It's cut off in center, but Smith will have time to dive into second with a leadoff double. Matt Smith leads off the second with a double. Victoria's second hit. That'll bring in A.J. Alcantara. Alcantara, the right fielder, made a fine play to end the top of the second inning. Now gets a chance to drive in Matt Smith. First pitch popped up right side, back of second base into right field. The play is made by Barkas for the first out. Runner at second, 1 out for Hayden Jaco. Jaco catching today in place of Joe Pryor. Pryor has not caught in a couple of days. Gun trip last night, Jaco today. First pitch, outside, ball 1. Jaco wears 7 and bats right. Finished his freshman year at Vernon College in Texas. Spinning off the back of the mound is Aaron Shope. Left-hand starter for Gresham, Aaron Shope, scoreless so far, inning in the third, 2 hits for Victoria. Okay. 1-0 pitch is a called strike. Aiden Jaco in 4 games, hitting .308. That's 4 for 13. Jaco with 3 RBIs. As a team, the HarbourCats have scored 61 runs in 10 games. One pitch is skied to right field. Coming in right and making the play is Mitchell. Jeff Mitchell has been busy in right field. That's his 3rd play in the first 2 innings. So the leadoff double by Matt Smith still stands at second base with 2 outs in the frame. And it'll be up to Brad Pleshkel to try to pick up the run. Victoria and Gresham scoreless in the bottom of the second. First pitch is high and away. Pleshkel, 3rd baseman, wears 11 and bats right. Freshman from UC Davis. Second pitch is high. 2 balls, no strikes. Pleshkel made his debut in the first game of this series, going 1 for 4 in the 2-0 Victoria win on Tuesday night. Look at second, and now Shope will step off and reset for the 2-0 to Pleshkel. .2-0 pitch is lined to left into the glove of the 3rd baseman who throws over to first. That is Breen on the plate. Diving play by the 3rd baseman, Michael Breen. Throw over to first to end the inning. Both teams flashing the gloves in the first 2 innings. 2 complete here at Royal Athletic Park. Victoria and Gresham still scoreless on Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV. We go to the top of the 3rd here in Victoria. Good ball game so far. Scoreless through 2. James Cannonberg returns to the mound for the HarbourCats. Right-hander out of the University of San Francisco in his 3rd start of the summer. Enters with a 1.63 ERA. Leading off the third for Gresham is Mike Breen, who takes strike one. And how often then does that happen? Seems like it happens every time. Make a great play on defense to end an inning like Breen did at third, and you lead off the next inning. Missing for ball one. Great crowd in here this afternoon on School Spirit Day. Looks like we should have well over 2,000 in attendance this afternoon. We'll talk about your ticketing options for HarbourCats games this summer at Royal Athletic Park at the conclusion of this half inning. Fouled back 1-2 on Mike Breen. It'll be Breen and then back up to Perrin and Barkas for the second time. One, two, over the head of Breen, 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the first inning, Curtis Perrin led off with a walk. He was stranded at third. And in the second, Connor Zikafus had a 1-out single but was left on. 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Cam Cannon dives, keeps it on the infield, but no play. Infield single for Mike Breen. Lead-off single for Mike Breen. Good attempt by Cam Cannon diving up the middle from shortstop. Got there and kept it on the infield, but had no time to pop up and make a throw. That's the second hit for Gresham. First time through the order, Gresham 2 for 8 with a walk. Here is Curtis Perrin, the leadoff hitter for the second time. He drew that walk to begin the ball game in the top of the first inning. Shows bunt, but takes ball one. Set for 1-0. They're playing him on the grass at third base. 2 balls and no strikes. Plushgell playing on the grass at third. Middle is still looking for a ground ball double play. And Polshak at first base is holding on the runner, Mike Breen. Bounces in 3-0. So a tough beginning to the third inning for James Cannonberg. And the bugaboo on Cannonberg early on has been his 8 walks in 11 innings pitched entering today. Has walked 1 and is 3-0 here. But there's a strike down the middle, 3-1. The 3-1 is lined to left center field, giving chase. Lout will get there in stride and make the play. Breen has to go back to first base. That ball was hit on a line by Curtis Perrin, but it hung up for Matt Louts, who made the play in stride, going to his right. One out, one on for Jordan Barkas. Barkas popped up a bunt back to Cannonberg in the first inning. First pitch is lined out over the left side. Mike Breen takes his lead off of first base. still on with his leadoff single. There's now one out in the frame as Cannonberg delivers strike 2 called. HarbourCats enter today leading the North Division by a full game over Bellingham. Gresham has some ground to make up in the South Division. Running inside, ball 1. Gresham 3-5. They trail first place Yakima, who is at 7-2. You have to win your division in either the first or the second half to make the playoffs this year, heightening the importance of every single game here this summer. 1-2, a soft liner to Cannon at short, who puts it away. No time to make the relay through to first. So soft line out to short of Barkas is the second out. Two outs for Jeff Mitchell Jr. Mitchell grounded out to Cannon at shortstop back in the first. Throw over to first base to check on Breen. Putting a runner in motion wouldn't be the worst idea for Gresham. Get a runner up to second base is probably just one base hit away from scoring. There he goes. And Jaco can't handle the pitch, so he'll steal uncontested. Second steal of the day for Gresham. They're 2 for 2 in steal attempts in the first 3 innings. For Breen, that is stolen base number 1 on his summer. 1-0 pitch to Mitchell is the strike, 1-1. Gresham is stranded. 2 base runners in the first 2 innings. They have another opportunity here in the third. Victoria, on the other side, has stranded a pair of hits as well. Right-hander James Cannonberg delivers strike 2. One, 2 outs. Runner up at second base. Jaco running through the signs. Set for the 1-2 to the Gresham right fielder. A look at second, and the pitch. High, 2 balls, and 2 strikes. Gresham ended last night with 7 hits, 5 runs on 7 hits. They had 2 hits through the first 7 innings before 5-hit 8th inning. They had just 4 hits in the series opener when they were shut out 2-0 back on Tuesday night. 2-2 pitch, runner goes. Uncontested, he'll steal third as Pleshkel was not covering third. So 2 steals for Breen. He finds himself at third base now, and the count has run full on Mitchell. 3-2 with 2 outs. Gresham now 3 for 3 stealing today. Payoff pitch to Mitchell. Swung on line to center field. Back goes Louts. Back reaches up and makes the play. Good swing from Jeff Mitchell Jr., but it hangs up. Matt Louts makes the play in stride. After 2.5, no score between Victoria and Gresham here on Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV. As we mentioned, a big crowd in here this afternoon for School Spirit Day. Every game here at RAP has a special game day promotion and event. This afternoon, no exception, as they're having fun here this afternoon. If you want to be part of the action, here at Royal Athletic Park this summer. 27 West Coast League home games. Log on to HarbourCats.com/tickets and buy tickets online via Ticket Rocket, the official online ticket provider of the Victoria HarbourCats. We would love to see you out at the ballpark all summer long. Aaron Shope warming up for the bottom of the third. Scoreless game. We'll be right back.
If you want yourself a HarbourCats t-shirt and you want your bag of mini donuts from Wilson's Mini Donuts, check them out. And remember, come on, join, support your HarbourCats. Let's go, HarbourCats! Woo! Thank you, Ray. Max Furniture. The batter for your Victoria HarbourCats, the University of Arizona. Number 33, shortstop, Cameron Cannon.
First pitch of the bottom of the third inning is lined to right field, and another nice play made by Mitchell. One pitch, one out for Aaron Shope. That'll bring up the top of the lineup in Matt Louts. Louts 0 for 1, grounded out to second base. If you want to catch the action on Go Live broadcast, we're here every West Coast League home game this summer. 27 games on Go Live broadcasts. $7.99 per individual game. 0-1 pitch to Matt Louts. Misses for 1-1. A Griffin Anderchuk single in the first and a Matt Smith double in the second has been the offense for the HarbourCats so far. 2-1 now to Louts. Both times the HarbourCats have stranded them. Griffin was 1 out single, and the big miss was the leadoff double last inning for Smith being left out there. 2-1 misses, 3-1 to Louts. One-0 pitch. Ball 4 at the feet. First walk issued today by Aaron Shope. One out walk brings in Griffin Anderchuk. He singled in the first and has begun his summer hitting a cool 6 for 10. Ball 1 inside. Shope was going after hitters the first 2 innings. Wasn't falling behind in many counts, but he's now walked Louts and fallen behind Anderchuk 1-0. The pitch is fouled back. Ben Polshak stands on deck. One pitch. Line to center field, another base hit. 1 out single for Griffin Anderchuk and Matt Louts to second base. Griffin is 2 for 2. Here comes Ben Polshak, who had a big night in last night's game, season debut. 3 hits, including 2 home runs to left. totaling 4 RBIs. Today, Ben Polshak has a fly ball to Jeff Mitchell in right field. First pitch of this at bat, high and away, ball 1. Another opportunity to open the scoring. Both teams have had them, but pitchers are making big pitches when they need them to keep this game scoreless. Into the bottom of the 3rd. Wind blowing fairly strongly out to the left now. 1-0, fouled back. Out of the stadium over the right side. Hits are 3-2. Neither team has made an error tonight. And both teams have stars on a couple of defensive plays today. Check swing, did he go? They checked at first base. No sir, says the first base umpire. 2-1 is the count now on Ben Polshak. Shoup sets and delivers 2-1, high and away, 3-1. This is shaping up into something for the HarbourCats potentially. Walk, single, and now a 3-1 count to the dangerous Polshak with Joe Pryor standing on deck. HarbourCats trying to open the scoring here in the bottom of the 3rd. Aaron Shoup lifts his leg and then steps off the back of the mound. Or reset for the 3-1 to Polshak. Reset for the 3-1. Here it comes. Strike 2 called on the inside corner. Fills the count on Ben. Joe Pryor, the DH on deck, 0 for 1 today. Aaron Shoup looking into his catcher, Kyle Henderson. Payoff pitch. Tapped foul up the 3rd base line. Count remains 3-2 on Ben Polshak. Loud standing up at second base with his walk. He was sent there by Griffin Anderchuk's single. Griffin now 7 for 11 this year. Shoup tries again, 3-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Gresham left-hander Aaron Shoup wins the battle with Polshak. 7th pitch of the at-bat, strikes out the first baseman. That is the first strikeout today for Aaron Shoup. Two outs for Joe Pryor. See if he can come up with the clutch hit that the HarbourCats have been missing thus far. Again, Shoup lifts his leg and backs off the mound. His tempo has slowed some with runners on base, paying a lot of attention to the base runners. Reset, first pitch to Pryor, taken for strike 1. Greg Merritt, head coach, runs the offense, coaches third base for the HarbourCats. bench coach Kelly Norris-Jones at first base. Throw back to second base. Second baseman Barkas was not covering, but able to make that catch in behind the bag. Pryor looks back and delivers ground ball back at Schaup. He handles the comebacker and slings it to first base. That'll do it for 3 innings. HarbourCats strand a walk and a single in the third. 3 complete here on Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV. No score. This road trip for Gresham to Victoria is the first leg of a 2-city road trip for the GreyWolves up from Oregon, about a 6.5-hour drive from Gresham, Oregon. From today's game, they will go over to Kelowna, the second Canadian city in the West Coast League. Their travel day from Victoria includes a ferry to the mainland to Vancouver, BC, and then about a 4-hour drive east to Kelowna. That after the 6-hour trip straight north from Gresham to Victoria with that ferry trip to the island. A lot of beautiful road trips involved for all teams in the West Coast League. 11 teams spread across British Columbia, Washington, and Oregon. This year, the league split up into 2 divisions, 5-team North and the 6-team South. James Cannonberg ready to go. Top of the 4th inning. Ball game moving along. Hits are 3-2. Nothing on the scoreboard as of yet. Through 3 innings of work for James Cannonberg, he's allowed 2 hits and 1 walk. Has struck out 1 through 3 innings. James delivers ball 1 to the leadoff hitter in the inning, Ryan Smith. Smith grounded out on a comebacker back to Cannonberg. His first at-bat that ended the first inning. 1-0 pitch, high, 2 balls and no strikes. No scoring as of yet, but neither pitcher looks 100% sharp here this afternoon. Two hits and a walk against Cannonberg. 3 hits and a walk against Aaron Schaup. 2-0 pitch. Ground ball, third base, foul. Brad Pleshgall gave chase, but it went just foul of the third base bag. Goes for strike 1 on the center fielder, Smith. Ryan Smith, 2 RBIs thus far this year. Two 1 pitch is strike 2 on the inside corner. Smith shrugged a little bit. He wasn't sure about the strike 2 call. But Cannonberg gets it to even the count. Two on its way. Swung on, ground ball, shortstop. Cannon charges it. Throw from the grass is high, but there, Polshek keeps his foot on the bag for the first out. Softly hit ground ball at shortstop. Cam Cannon had to charge it and throw on the run from the grass. Delivered a high throw, but Polshuk able to rein it in. Two plays today, two ground ball plays today for Cam Cannon. He's also taking care of a soft line drive. So Cannon's been involved defensively. Here's Ryan Rodriguez, the first baseman. Swings at the first pitch, gives it a ride to right field. Sliding back in right is Alcantara, makes the play. The ball drops, but that was on the transfer. First pitch, fly ball to right field of Rodriguez is a quick second out. Was the second play for Alcantara this afternoon in right field. Quickly 2 outs for Connor Zikafus. Zikafus, one of the 2 hits for Gresham so far today, takes ball 1. Zikafus singled his way to first base and then stole second and third. Still second when Hayden Jaco dropped the ball and couldn't deliver a throw, and then Brad Pleshkal didn't hold him on at third when he stole third. There's a ground ball to second base. Anderchuk, easy play on to first base. That's a 1-2-3 quickly for James Cannonberg here on Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV. 3.5 done, no score. We will keep it here and run down the West Coast League standings for you. First time in franchise history, the HarbourCats have been in first place. They've held first place for 2 days now. Now sitting in 7-3 with their 7-game winning streak. North Division looks like this. Victoria 7-3, 1 game ahead of Kelowna 6-4. Bellingham 5-4, a game and a half back. Walla Walla 5-6, 2.5 back, and Wenatchee 4-7, 3.5 back. Wenatchee making a bit of a comeback with a 4-game winning streak. In the South, you find Gresham in 4th place at 3-5, which is led by Yakima Valley 7-2, Cowlett 6-4 in 2nd, Corvallis 5-6. And 5th and 6th place go to Kitsap and Bend at 3-6 and 3-7 respectively. Go to westcoastleague.com for all your stats and standing updates all summer long.
Left fielder Matt Smith.
Bottom in the 4th inning. Still scoreless, ball 1 to Matt Smith from Aaron Schaup. HarbourCats have 3 hits and a walk through 3 innings. Aaron Schaup has sidestepped all of it. Ball 2 to Smith. Strike called. 1-1 on Smith. Smith doubled to lead off the second. That one hit hard on a line to center field, but right at the center fielder, Ryan Smith. So Matt Smith to Ryan Smith for out number 1. Here's AJ Alcantara. Alcantara popped up to second base his first time. First pitch is fouled into the Gresham dugout down the third base line. Alcantara has also made a star play defensively in right field, ending the second inning and robbing Mark Mumper of an RBI single. Swing and miss. AJ finds himself down. No balls and 2 strikes. Shelp way ahead 0-2, and he finishes him off immediately. A 3-pitch strikeout of AJ Alcantara, who goes down swinging. Second strikeout for Aaron Shelp. Both pitchers pitching to contact this afternoon. Fouled away. 2 strikeouts for Shelp. And 2 strikeouts for James Cannonberg. Gives it a ride, does Jaco, down the left field line, but goes well foul. Aaron Shelp looking a little bit crisper here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Way ahead of back-to-back hitters, 0-2. He finished Alcantara quickly. Deals ball 1 low here to Jaco. Jaco flew out to right field his first time. One-two pitch is bouncing in for 2-2. Hidden Jaco trying to extend this inning for third baseman Brad Plushkell, who stands on deck. The deuces pitch to Jaco. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. 1-2-3 inning for Shelp with 2 strikeouts. We're through 4 complete, still scoreless. We'll be right back here on Go Live Broadcast and on Shaw TV. Back for the top of the 5th inning. Still scoreless. Cannonberg and Shelp going pitch for pitch. It's a 3-2 after 4 complete. James Cannonberg back to work for the HarbourCats in his 3rd start of the season. Has surrendered just 2 earned runs this season in now 15 innings worked, including today's 4th. Bottom 3rd of the order for Gresham to lead off the top of the 5th inning. First pitch called strike. Kyle Henderson, the catcher, grounded out to shortstop Cameron Cannon. That came back in the second inning. Oh, 1. Missing inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. One thing the HarbourCats have done throughout much of this winning streak is play clean defense. A couple of errors here and there, but nothing that has resulted in large sums of unearned runs. The Walla Walla series, as the count's now 2-1. The Walla Walla series was messy. They lost one game directly because of a couple of errors in one inning. But they've really cleaned it up since then. Fouled away 2-2. Right-hander set for the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away over the left side. Henderson will be followed by Mark Mumper. Mumper made a bid for an RBI single, but was robbed by AJ Alcantara. Two again, fouled back again. Good battle here, James Cannonberg and Kyle Henderson. Kyle Henderson comes into today with just 5 at-bats on his summer. Two for the third time. This one a ripped first base diving play made by Polshak, going to Cannonberg for the out. Nice play by Ben Polshak. Diving, taking away a line drive single for Henderson. Dove down the line, gloved it, picked it up, shoveled to covering Cannonberg for the first out. Good defense continues here this afternoon. Here's Mark Mumper, the shortstop. First pitch is a called strike. Mumper enters hitting just 174. Has a pair of RBIs on his season. 1-1 pitch. So this is just game 11 on the year, but because of the split season format, you can say it's mid-season already for the HarbourCats. 11 games into a 27-game half. One hop all the way to Pleshkel at third, throws to first for out number 2. When we go to the bottom of this 5th inning, Ben Polshak, the first baseman, is due up 5th, so they'll need a couple of runners for Polshak, but we will revisit last night's performance. 2 home runs for Polshak in his season debut. Missing 4-1 to Mike Breen. 9-hitter and third baseman had an infield single in his first appearance today. Bouncing away from Jaco. 2 balls and no strikes. Set for 2-0. Taken for a strike. Still a beautiful day here today in Victoria. Crowd has been buzzing all day long. The big school spirit day promotion at the ballpark. Couldn't have picked a better day for it. 2-1 fisted to first base. There's Polshak to put away the inning on the soft liner. Cannonberg is through 5 scoreless. This game is halfway home here on Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV. Going bottom of 5, Gresham and Victoria scoreless. As we get ready for the bottom of the 5th inning, first baseman Ben Polshak made a couple of plays in the last half inning. He's due up 5th. Let's revisit his big 2016 debut last night in the 9-5 win, where he hit 2 home runs and drove in 4. Another throw over. And this could work in the advantage of the HarbourCats. Heidemann appears to want no part of Polshak right now, with 3 throws over. Sometimes he can get too preoccupied with that base runner and then leave one hanging. When you do go to the plate, what was I saying? Swung on deep to the track, to the wall. That ball is gone. Ben Polshak, a 3-run homer deep to left, his second round tripper of the evening. Give him 4 RBIs, and the HarbourCats lead 6-0. The 5th inning still scoreless. Brad Pleshkel takes strike 1. Left-hander Aaron Shoup. 4 innings, scoreless on 3 Victoria hits and a walk. Couple of batting 8th. Nope, he's 1 for 2 as he lines a single to center field. Batting 8th. Nope, he's 1 for 2 as he lines a single to center field. Cameron Cannon, shortstop, a high school senior, has committed to goes with the first pitch, sends it into right field for a base hit. Second, nobody out for the leadoff hitter, Matt Louds. Here's Matt Louds. Center fielder is 0 for 1 with a walk. First and second, nobody out. The corners are already pinching for Gresham. We'll see if Greg Merritt orders a bunt. Runs are at a premium here this afternoon. Neither team has had any clutch hitting to this point. Set, first pitch, bunt shown. Put down third base grass. Shoup goes to first base, is in time to get Louds. But the sacrifice bunt is successful. Gets it down on the third base grass, advancing both runners. Second and third, one out for Griffin Anderchuk. Perfect guy for this situation for the HarbourCats. Griffin Anderchuk, 2 for 2 today. 7 for 11 on his season. Batting with second and third, one out. Bottom of the 5th inning. Still scoreless. Griffin trying to change that right here, taking ball 1. Game 1 of this series was tight all the way through, 2-0. The HarbourCats won that one. A widespread game last night was tightened up late by Gresham. Griffin comes through again, singling to left field. One will score, that's Pleshkel. And held at third base is the trail runner Cannon. Anderchuk picks up the RBI single, his first RBI of the season. He's 3 for 3 today and 8 for 12 overall. HarbourCats lead 1-0. First and third, one out. A run in. It's 1-0 HarbourCats. Here's Ben Polshak. First pitch, away, ball 1. One-0 pitch is fouled out high over the right side. Victoria now up to 6 hits. 1 run on 6 hits. 3 of those coming here in the inning. They've finally found the game's first run. 1-1 pitch. Missing low. 2 balls and a strike. Polshak found himself ahead in the count 3-1 last night before he launched one off the scoreboard and left. He finds himself in a favorable count now at 2-1 as there's a throw to Anderchuk. Checking Anderchuk at first base. Griffin, native of Nanaimo, BC. Nearby Nanaimo, just up the island. Goes to school at Seattle University in his 3rd summer with the HarbourCats. Another check on Griff. Ben Polshak was a late sign. Him and Austin Gabor were both signed after the start of the season. 2-1 pitch is in the dirt. Handled by Kyle Henderson behind the plate, so both runners have to stay. 3-1 to Ben now. We have yet to see Austin Gabor appear in a game in this year. He was a big part of the HarbourCats offense a year ago. Outfielder out of Fresno State. 3-1. Swung on high to right field, down the line, giving chase in right field. The play is not made in foul ground. Mitchell crossed the line and was in foul territory, and it banged off his glove and touchdown foul. Polshak will get another chance with a 3-2 count. Aaron Chope, left-hand starter for Gresham, with a moment to gather his thoughts before the payoff pitch. Cannon at third, Anderchuk at first. There goes Anderchuk, pitch at the feet, strike 3 called, throw down is into center field on the back end of a double steal. Cannon scores, and now taking third on the throw to center field. Anderchuk stands up at third base. So still on base for Anderchuk. Cam Cannon scores from third as the throw was into center field. And then on the throwing error, Anderchuk at third. So, and by the way, it was strike 3 called on Polshuk. So, runner at third now, 1 out. And the hitter is Joe Pryor. The HarbourCats lead 2-0. First pitch gets away from Henderson, not far though. So Anderchuk stays at third. Pleshgell and Cameron Cannon, the first 2 batters to come to the plate in this bottom of the 5th inning, have both scored. 0-1 pitch, misses, 1-1. Offense finally doing some work for Victoria here in the 5th inning. Good time to start looking at their leaders. We will do that at the conclusion of this offensive inning. 2-1 now the count on Joe Pryor. Pryor 0 for 2. Trying to pick up that extra run. Griffin Anderchuk at third base. Fly ball to center field. Going back in center is Smith. He'll make the play. Sorry, there were 2 outs in the frame, so that will send us through to the 5th inning. HarbourCats have a good inning. 2 runs on 3 hits. Griffin Anderchuk stays hot with his first RBI, his 8th hit in 3 games. 5 complete here on Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV. 2-0 HarbourCats. The HarbourCats come into today with 61 runs scored in 10 games, which places them at the top of the West Coast League, averaging just over 6 runs per game. A number of late additions, but Griffin Anderchuk, as of the 5th inning today, now finds himself leading the HarbourCats, batting .667 at 8 for 12. RBI leader is Dakota Dean with 6. He is in a share of the lead with RBIs with 6, tied with Cody Snyder. Darren Silva batting .346, not in the lineup this afternoon. EJ Floyd .324, 2 RBIs. Riley Guntrip has been the biggest surprise this year though. .381 in 7 games with 4 RBIs for the catcher. Once again, WestCoastLeague.com is your source for all stats and standings on the West Coast League. We're ready to go in the 6th inning. James Cannonberg returns. Top of the order for Gresham. 1, 2, 3, Perrin, Barkas, and Mitchell. First pitch is strike 1. Curtis Perrin led off the baseball game with a walk. Was ended up stranded at third. Flew out to center field in the 3rd inning. Missing way high. James Cannonberg, 5 scoreless today on 2 hits. Recording 1 strikeout so far, and the 1 walk. Misses inside, 2-0. So a contrast in styles from what we've seen the first 2 days of this series. 28 strikeouts for HarbourCats pitching in the first 2 games. Just 1 here today for James Cannonberg as he is using his defense. 2-1 is fouled away. There is action in the bullpen for the first time today. There's a right-hander throwing down the right field line for the HarbourCats. Probably trying to get Cannonberg through a solid 6 innings before turning it over to the pen. 2-2, misses high. Count runs full, 3-2 on Curtis Perrin, the left fielder. Perrin comes into today with just 2 at-bats, today being his first start of the year. 3-2 pitch, high ball 4. 2 walks issued by Cannonberg, and they both been leadoff walks to Curtis Perrin. Offense finally able to break through and get you a lead. That's not exactly the way Cannonberg and head coach Greg Merritt envisioned starting the 6th inning. Leadoff walk brings in Jordan Barkas. Popped up a bunt and then lined out to shortstop earlier today. Throw to first base, gets away from Polshak. Popping up and taking second is Perrin. Throwing error on James Cannonberg on the throw over to first base. The runner is now in scoring position. That's the first error today on the HarbourCats. Pitch to Barkas goes to the backstop, and the wild pitch will send the runner to third. It's been a crisp game so far, but this 6th inning starting very sloppy for James Cannonberg. Leadoff walk, throwing error as he threw wildly to first base, and then a wild pitch. That's all happened on 3 pitches. Runner at third, nobody out. Ground ball left side softly through to the shortstop. Cannon throws off the bag and down the right field line. Taking second base is Barkas as Perrin scores from third. HarbourCats coming unraveled here quickly in the top of the 6th. 2 errors, a walk, and a wild pitch. It's 2-1 now. Runner at second, nobody out for Jeff Mitchell. And that will draw Greg Merritt to the mound. Seen his team play a very good first 5 innings, but 2 errors, a wild pitch, and a leadoff walk have drawn Gresham within 1. A run in, it's 2-1. Hitter will be 3-hitter Jeff Mitchell, 0 for 2. Mitchell, the right fielder, enters today hitting .478 with 11 hits in 7 games, a team leading 6 RBIs. Also tied with the team lead with 2 stolen bases. So Gresham is in prime position to try to tie this thing up. Settling in for the Mitchell at-bat, the corner infielders are on the grass, anticipating a bunt. The runner up at second, still nobody out in the inning. Cannonberg sets and delivers, bunt shown, taken for ball 1. Behind Mitchell, it's Ryan Smith, who is 0 for 2. Runs have been at a premium for most of this series for Gresham, so they look to be bunting the tying run to third base, and then they'll take their chances with 2 opportunities with a runner at third. But first, Mitchell has to put it down. Butcher Boy play. He fouls it down the right side. It'll get down safely. Mitchell showed bunt, but then pulled back and took a swing. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ryan Smith behind Mitchell is batting 185. So you would think Mitchell would be the guy they want to try to drive this run in, entering today hitting .478. Corners are still in. No bunt shown, swing and a miss, 1-2. So they put the bunt on once, didn't get it down, and now they've taken the bunt off. Mitchell falls behind 1-2. This will be a big first out if Cannonberg were able to get this strikeout and keep the runner at second with 1 out. Barkas watches from second base. 1-2 pitch is lined up the middle for a base hit. Up with it in center is Louts. Leader runner Barkas will stop in third. But Mitchell does his job. He singles to send runners to the corners. Still nobody out for Ryan Smith. Third hit of the day will spell the end of the day for James Cannonberg. Greg Merritt comes to the mound and makes the call to the bullpen. Gresham knocking on the door. They've played it a 1 and have runners at the corners. Still nobody out. We're playing in the top of the 6th inning here on Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV. HarbourCats lead right now for the moment 2-1.
Center field. Dayton Coble going back. This is over his head and it's over the wall. Kevin Collard will touch them all. The HarbourCats have tied the game 1-1. Bonneau with a fly ball to right field. And this is going to go back and out of here. There's a drive to left field by Alcantara. This is up, and out! Grand slam for A.J. Alcantara. 6-0 for the HarbourCats. This is driven into center field. A base hit for Floyd. Gabor into score, and it's 3-1 for the HarbourCats. P.J. Floyd is 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs in tonight's game.
Out of UC Davis, he inherits runners at the corners, nobody out in a 2-1 game. The hitter is Ryan Smith, 0 for 2 today. Third to first move, everybody back. We'll get you James Cannonberg's line after it is official. Missing inside, ball 1 from Steindorf. James responsible for 2 runners on base right now. Steindorf's season debut this spring at UC Davis, 10 appearances, a 6.14 ERA. Fly ball to left field, stumbling in left field, but regaining his composure and left to make the play. Sac fly will score the run. That was Matt Smith stumbling in left, but he regained control to make the play. Sac fly RBI though for Ryan Smith will score the tying run from third base. Barkas scores, and we have a new ball game. James Cannonberg now cannot win this game. Here's Ryan Rodriguez, 0 for 2 with the strikeout against Cannonberg. Steindorf to first base. Check on the runner Mitchell. Leadoff walk to Curtis Perrin. An E6 allowing Barkas to reach, a single for Mitchell. And now a Smith sac fly RBI. 2 have come across to tie the game. So the HarbourCats offense, which came to life in the bottom of the 5th with 2 runs, is going to have to spark it up again. At the feed, ball 1. Steindorf delivers, runner goes, ground ball, shortstop, going to first base. Cannon gets it there in time. Second time today, Gresham has put a hit and run on in a good spot. Keeps them out of the double play again. Runner up to second with 2 out for Connor Zickafoos. The DH, Zickafoos, 1 for 2. Two runs are in for Gresham here in the top of the 6th. They've tied the game 2-2. This is still a very big spot for Ryan Steindorf, though, trying to keep this in a tie game. Go-ahead run stands at second with 2 outs. Called strike on Zickafoos. Steindorf this spring, 14 and 2/3 innings pitched for UC Davis. Allowed 19 hits, 7 walks to 6 strikeouts. 0-1. Ground ball, second base, weakly. Andrechek charges, glove, throws across his body in time. So Ryan Steindorf comes out of the pen, gets out of the inning, only allowing the sac fly RBI. So the book is closed on James Cannonberg. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning in a 2-2 tie here on Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV.
Protect Your Pills contest, sponsored by St. Anthony's Pharmacy in Langford. Ready, set, and go.
Back at Royal Athletic Park in Victoria here on Go Live broadcast on Shaw TV. A good ball game, 2-2 in the series finale between the Gresham GreyWolves and the Victoria HarbourCats. Victoria trying to win their 8th in a row today. They lead the West Coast League North at 7-3. HarbourCats grabbed a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the 5th, but it was quickly erased. A 2-spot put up by Gresham in the 6th. Matt Smith leads off the bottom of 6 with a single to center. Here's AJ Alcantara trying to follow up the Matt Smith leadoff single. That's the 3rd leadoff runner the HarbourCats have had in 6 innings today. They're now up to 7 hits overall. First pitch is popped up, foul ground past first base. Play is made by Rodriguez. 2 pitches, both of them put in play. The single for Smith and the pop out to first base of Alcantara. Hayden Jaco 0 for 2. First pitch is bouncing away from Henderson, taking second base as Matt Smith. Throw was delivered, but not nearly in time. Wild pitch. Charged to Aaron Schaup, who's in his 6th inning for Gresham. And that could be a big break for Victoria. They have the go-ahead run at second base with 1 out, after AJ Alcantara's pop-out was unproductive in the last at-bat. Now Hayden Jaco with an RBI opportunity. This one popped up behind the plate. Henderson takes off the mask and makes the play on the backstop. 2 outs. The inning will be up to Brad Plushgill. Plushgill 1 for 2. He singled and scored last time. Matt Smith's leadoff single, standing at second base with 2 out after a wild pitch sent him to second, but a pair of unproductive at-bats, 2 pop-outs, have been unable to score him. Fouled back by Plushgill, 0-1. Plushgill's second game was 1 for 4. Back on Tuesday night, he's 0 for 2 today. 1 for 2. Schaup delivers high and away. Still a beautiful day here past and just leading up to 2:30. Game started a little bit after 12:35. Pitch in the dirt, kept in front by Henderson. Plushgill finds himself in a 2-1 count. On deck is the shortstop Cam Cannon. He needs Plushgill to reach, though, to get a chance in this bottom of 6. 2-1 delivery is bouncing straight up and out to the backstop. Taking third is Matt Smith. So another wild pitch sends the go-ahead run, and Matt Smith to third base. Count falls to 3-1 on Pleshkel. Nobody in the bullpen for Gresham. 3-1 pitch, bouncing on the backstop, and that'll score Matt Smith. 3 wild pitches bring Matt Smith around to score. That was also ball 4 to Pleshkel. So both teams getting a little sloppy here in the 6th inning. 3 wild pitches after a leadoff single, and the HarbourCats are back out in front, 3-2. Here's Cameron Cannon. He also singled and scored in the 5th inning. Swings at the first pitch hard, ground ball to short, flip back to second base in time. What a play. Mark Mumper going back of second base from his shortstop position, gloved it, and then flipped behind him to the covering Barkas to get the forced play of Pleshkel. But the HarbourCats able to score a leadoff single by Matt Smith. He comes around to score on 3 wild pitches. We go to the 7th here on Go Live Broadcasts and Shaw TV. HarbourCats lead 3-2. Back to action in the top of the 7th inning. This one getting a little bit interesting in the late innings. We were scoreless through 4.5 before the HarbourCats scored 2 runs on 3 hits in the bottom of 5. Couple of errors committed by the HarbourCats helped 2 runs score in the top of the 6th. And then in the bottom of the 6th, Victoria got the lead back thanks to a leadoff single and 3 wild pitches. Before these last inning and a half, it was a very impressive defensive display by both clubs. Ryan Steindorf back to work. For the 7th inning, he has 2 strikes on Kyle Henderson. Fouled away. Bottom 3rd of the order. Kyle Henderson, the catcher, has grounded out twice. Once to shortstop and once to first base. 0-2 is lined softly to center field, dying into the glove of Cam Cannon, who makes the play going back from short. Ball didn't have much on it as it fell into the glove of Cannon back of short. Steindorf gets his leadoff man. The line on James Cannonberg, starting for Victoria. He'll end up with a no decision. 5 innings, 2 runs, 1 earned on 6 hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Here's Mark Mumper. Swinging at the first pitch, 1 hop to Cannon, who throws across for out number 2. Inning moves right along for Mike Breen. Third baseman Breen, 1 for 2. A single, infield single, and 2 stolen bases today. First pitch is taken for strike 1. Playing in the top of the 7th. HarbourCats lead the GreyWolves 3-2. Hits are 7-3 in favor of Victoria. Count goes to 1-1 on Breen. Long look in, and finally time is called, so we'll reset before the 1-1 offering. The pitch is outside. After today, the HarbourCats will have a little bit longer of a layoff with the afternoon game today. They're back in action tomorrow night here at home again. Foul ball, third base side. Cowlitz is in Victoria for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 6:30 games on Friday and Saturday, a 1 o'clock game on Sunday here at Royal Athletic Park, and go live broadcasts. 2-2 pitch, swung on, hit high and deep to left field, but well foul out of the ballpark. Ryan Steindorf retired all 3 he faced in the 6th inning, taking over after Cannonberg had allowed 3 to reach. Fouled away again. Steindorf allowed a sac fly that scored the tying run, but he got that fly ball and then 2 ground balls to get out of the inning and minimize the damage for the HarbourCats. Has had a good 7th. A soft line out and a ground ball, both to Cam Cannon. Another 2-2 pitch popped up. Hayden Jaco takes off the mask, third base line, makes the play. That's a 1-2-3 for Ryan Steindorf. He's retired all 6 he's faced. And we're into the stretch here at Royal Athletic Park. You're watching Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV. HarbourCats lead, middle of the 7th, 3-2.
Take it away with your baritone or whatever it is you're singing. Let's go. There we go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the show. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if we never get down to the root. Real good for the Royals.
Bottom of the 7th, about to get underway. HarbourCats now lead 3-2. It's been that way since the 6th inning. They now look to extend. There's a 2-0 lead, then a 2-2 tie, and now 3-2. From here, Gresham will go to Kelowna for a 3-game series against the Falcons. The HarbourCats will then become Gresham fans for 3 days. Gresham from the south, Kelowna in Victoria's division at the north. Ball 1 to Matt Louts. Louts 0 for 1, a sack bunt and a walk on his day. 2-0 pitch now upcoming. Top of the order, Louts, Anderchuk, and Polshak. 2-0 pitch is a called strike. The red-hot bat of Griffin Anderchuk stands on deck, 3 for 3 today. 8 for 12 in 3 games. Two-1 to Louts is a called strike. Louts making his first start of the summer in center field. 2-2 pitch, fouled back. Whenever the HarbourCats get in trouble, it seems they beat themselves, and they play clean baseball. There's really nobody so far that can beat this team. Line drive to left center field, gets down a base hit, it's cut off in center. Matt Louts lead it off single. Here's Griffin Anderchuk with Louts on first with his leadoff single. HarbourCats leadoff batters are now 4 for 7 today. You would like a little bit more capitalization than we've seen so far. We'll see if they can string something together. Time is called before the Anderchuk at bat. Still left-hander Aaron Shoup, but no more, as the switch will be made. Call to the bullpen for Gresham. So we'll be right back here on Go Live Broadcast and Shaw TV. Leadoff single is aboard. Bullpen in for Gresham. HarbourCats lead 3-2. Bottom in the 7th, about to get back underway. New pitcher for the Gresham GreyWolves is right-hander Carter Booth. This is his 5th appearance already. Workhorse for the GreyWolves. 4 appearances out of the bullpen. 10 and 2/3. 9 hits. 6 strikeouts to 3 walks. No record, no saves, and a 1.68 ERA. Matt Louts is on first base with the leadoff single, and Griffin Anderchuk is at the plate. Left-hander Carter Booth delivers. First pitch skied to right field. Easy play though for Jeff Mitchell for the first out. Gresham finds a way to retire Enderchuk, and that's a big first out in this inning. Ben Polshak, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. Carter Book throws over. The official attendance for today's afternoon game. Thursday afternoon, 12:35 start. The attendance, we'll get to that. Ground ball back of short into left field. A single for Polshak going to third. Louts the slide. The tag. He is out at third. On the back end of the play, Polshak takes second. It was a single through to left field by Polshak. Matt Louts on first tried to go first to third with the play right in front of him, and he was thrown out by left fielder Perrin, so that's a bit of a missed opportunity for the HarbourCats there, trying to be over-aggressive. But Polshak does move into second on the back end of the play. So runner at second, 2 out for Joe Pryor, and they're having to dig out third base and put it back in as the bag popped out on the slide. As I was saying, the official attendance for this Thursday afternoon game, 3,142. Very impressive for a Thursday afternoon game. The fans of Victoria doing themselves proud yet again. And it looks like we may need a little bit of assistance getting the third base bag back situated, as it popped out on the slide by Matt Louts.
What's up, dog? See the beer in the fridge? Huh? They're not saying that. There's beer in the fridge.
Situation will be runner in second base, 2 outs. Bottom in the 7th. HarbourCats lead Gresham 3-2. Gresham's trying to salvage one game of this 3-game series. Victoria looking to inch closer to their franchise record winning streak. The record is currently 9. They've done that twice. The current one sits at 7. 2 games away from matching the record, and they have their next 4, including today at home, where they're currently undefeated this year, 5-0 at home, looking to sweep their first 2 home series of 2016. Third base bag back in place, and here we go. Joe Pryor, 0 for 3 today. First pitch bouncing in. Off for third as Polshak. Throw is not in time. Pitch bounced in front of the plate, and Polshak steals third. HarbourCats looking to pick up an insurance run here in the bottom of 7. Ryan Steindorf has provided 2 good innings of relief for James Kannenberg. It is Steindorf who is the pitcher of record right now. Book delivers low. 2 balls and a strike. Another afternoon game coming up on Sunday. That's Father's Day here at RAP. 1 o'clock start against Cowlitz. Tickets for that game are flying. You want to be with us here on Go Live broadcasts or in the ballpark on Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Count runs to 3-1 on Joe Pryor with Matt Smith standing on deck. Fouled straight down. Count fills. If they can get Matt Smith to the plate, things would be looking up. Smith today 2 for 3, a single and a double. It's all full to Joe Pryor. 3-2 with 2 outs. The pitch is a swing and a miss. Ball drops and the tag is applied by Henderson. Carter Brook comes out of the bullpen to get out of the inning, thanks in part to a base running gaffe by Matt Louts thrown out at third base. 2 hits don't bring anything in for the HarbourCats. 7 done here on Go Live broadcast on Shaw TV. HarbourCats lead 3-2. Back at Royal Athletic Park. Top of the 8th inning we go. HarbourCats cling to a 3-2 lead. Ryan Steindorf still in the ballgame. 3rd inning of work now. He's retired all 6 batters he's faced. Top of the order for Gresham in the 8th inning. First pitch, strike 1. Curtis Perrin, 0 for 1, has been walked twice. He was the recipient of both walks issued by James Cannonberg this afternoon. Strike 2 is poured in. Steindorf jumps ahead. Oh-2 pitch, outside. Steindorf doing what the bullpen couldn't do much last night. Yes, you got the 9-5 win, but there weren't many clean innings after Austin Dondonville exited the game after 4 last night. Put in play, deep to center field. Louts on his horse, back, makes the play over his shoulder. What a play, Matt Louts. What a display of defense we've seen this afternoon from both clubs. Matt Louts had to get on his horse in center and make the catch in stride, going over his shoulder for out number 1. Here's Jordan Barkas. Barkas 0 for 3. First pitch misses high. 1-0. 2-0. Action in the bullpen, another right-hander throwing. Now Ryan Steindorf has things under control. Ground ball weakly first base. Polshock will take it himself. 2 out. 8 straight retired for Ryan Steindorf. Two quick outs in the 8th inning to bring in Jeff Mitchell Jr. He singled last time, getting his first hit of the series. Did not play in Game 1. Game 2 went 0 for 3. Tonight has gone 1 for 3. Strike called. He entered this series, did Jeff Mitchell, hitting 11 for 20. That's 550. And the HarbourCats have held him down to a 1 for 6 over the 2 games he's played. He fouls an 0-1 pitch weekly up the third baseline for 0-2. Ryan Steindorf looking great in his HarbourCats debut, adding another arm to the weaponry in Greg Merritt's bullpen. 0-2, 2 outs. Looks into Jaco, and the pitch is outside. Victoria pitching among the league leaders in opponents' batting average, and they're showing why again today. Strike 3 called. Ryan Steindorf 9 up, 9 down, and finds his first strikeout to get through the 8th inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. HarbourCats try one more time to add on. They lead the Gresham GreyWolves 3-2 here on Go Live Broadcasts and Shaw TV. Back at RAP for the bottom of the 8th inning. 3-2 HarbourCats remains the score. It's been that way since the bottom of the 6th. All the scoring done in this game in innings 5 and 6. HarbourCats 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. Gresham, their 2 came in the top of the 6th. Matt Smith leads off the HarbourCats in the bottom of 8. Smith having a good day, 2 for 3. First pitch cued towards his own dugout. Still Carter Brook for his 2nd inning of work. Missing away. 1-1 on Smith. HarbourCats come into today hitting .276 as a team, as that one is fouled away. Scoring just over 6 runs a game and a team ERA of 3.2 is a recipe for success for the HarbourCats. Strike 3 called on a 1-2 pitch. Good breaking pitch by Carter Brook. Brings up his 2nd strikeout to begin this bottom of the 8th. AJ Alcantara steps in 0 for 3 with one great play earlier in the ballgame in right field. High for ball 2. Alcantara had the day off yesterday. On Tuesday in his season debut was 3 for 4. 2-0 pitch is a called strike. Gresham 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Victoria 3 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. And they've surrendered 1 unearned run to Gresham. Count comes back to 2-2 on Alcantara. Deuce's pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Carter Brook. 3 on his outing, and there's 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Hayden Jaco will bat and swing at strike 1. Trying to keep the inning alive. Jaco 0 for 3 at the plate. Jaco's 5th game of the year. Swung on sinking liner to left field, a base hit. Hayden Jaco singles to left to put the HarbourCats in double digits with 10 hits. The HarbourCats have hit double digits in hits every game of this series. 2 runs on 10 hits on Tuesday, 9 on 14 last night, 3 on 10 now today. Here's Brad Plushkill swinging at the first pitch and singling to center. Back-to-back singles on 2 straight pitches, and the HarbourCats have a 2-out rally in place for Cameron Cannon. Cameron Cannon, the shortstop, 1 for 3 with a run scored. I say it again, but it's important. A big insurance run on second base right now. You'd be far more comfortable in a game like this going into the 9th up 2 instead of 1. Holden Lyons, who has been receiving closers' innings, did not pitch last night. 0-1 pitch popped up, right side, foul ground, first base, play is made by the first baseman Rodriguez, and the HarbourCats will strand a couple of 2-out singles. 8 complete. We go to the top of the 9th inning. The HarbourCats trying to go win a baseball game. 3-2 they lead Gresham, looking to sweep the series and win their 8th in a row. We go to the 9th inning. Ryan Steindorf back to the mound. He has worked 3 perfect innings with the strikeout. He is in line for the win, as he inherited a 2-2 game from James Cannonberg. 3-2 the HarbourCats lead entering the 9th. Hitting for Gresham in the 9th will be the 4, 5, 6 portion of their order, starting with Ryan Smith, who is 0 for 2 with the sac fly RBI. Victoria has had the upper hand in all 3 games this week between themselves and the GreyWolves, but have had to hang on for 2 of them. The second one being this one, strike 1 to Smith. Ball 1. Gresham is in Kelowna tomorrow. HarbourCats are home to Cowlitz. So they start a 3-game series here in Victoria, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All 3 games at Royal Athletic Park and on Go Live broadcast. Two on the count to Smith. Fly ball right field towards the line, gliding over Alcantara makes the play. Steindorf gets his leadoff man to start the 9th inning. Here's Ryan Rodriguez, 0 for 3. First pitch, ball 1 low. There is a right-hander throwing lightly in the bullpen, but that likely not to be a factor. Missing inside, 2-0. Pitching, the story of the day again for the HarbourCats, as it's been all year. Off the glove of Steindorf. Anderchuk away from second base. The throw, not enough on it. Infield single for Ryan Rodriguez. It was a comebacker off the top of the glove of Steindorf. Tough play for Anderchuk, going away from first base at second. Throwing across his body, couldn't get enough on it to get it there in time. 1 out, infield single, 4th hit of the day for Gresham. There's now a pinch runner at first base. Hitter will be Connor Zikafus. Correction, Ty Wyatt is the pinch hitter. Ryan Glasner is pinch running at first base. Right-hand hitter Wyatt steps in for his first at-bat, fouling it back, 0-1. Wyatt just 2 for 8 offensively this year. 0-1 pitch. Skied to the left side. Pleshgell on the cut of the left field grass makes the play, 2 out. Ryan Steindorf, 1 out away from pitching the Victoria HarbourCats to a series sweep and an 8th straight victory. Drew Curtis is another pinch hitter, wears 21 and bats right. HarbourCats trying to move up to 8-3 today. First pitch, strike 1 to Curtis. If the score holds, Gresham would fall to 3-6 after this series sweep. 0-1, bouncing in. Jaco keeps it in front. Settling back in for the 1-1. Steindorf gets a foul back. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Ryan Steindorf and the Victoria HarbourCats one good pitch away from sweeping away the Gresham GreyWolves and winning their 8th straight. The crowd getting into it for Steindorf. Looks in and comes set. The 1-2 to Curtis. Misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Victoria entered today a full game up on first place, looking to at least maintain that with a win today. Crowd continues to back Steindorf as he looks for one more pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Drew Curtis. Set, delivered, fly ball, center field. Matt Louts has to crash in. Cannon out from short and makes the play. There's a victory, there's a sweep, and there's an 8-game win streak for the Victoria HarbourCats. Final score, 3-2. The win goes to Ryan Steindorf, 4 scoreless innings of relief. HarbourCats up to 8-3, Gresham back to 3-6. Final lines, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors for Gresham, 3-11-2. For Victoria. Back in a few seconds with the final wrap. We'll put a bow on it and get ready for tomorrow night against Cowlitz. Final score, HarbourCats win 3-2. Handshakes and high fives for the Victoria HarbourCats as they're now engaging in post-series handshakes with Gresham. Final score 3-2 today. The Stars today, Ryan Steindorf, 4 innings of relief, 1 hit, shutout, 1 strikeout. He gets the win. James Cannonberg started 5 innings, 2 runs, 1 earned, 3 hits, 2 walks, a strikeout. Offensively, it was Griffin Anderchuk going 3 for 4 with an RBI. Matt Smith 2 for 4. Brad Plushgall went 2 for 3 with a run scored. They eclipsed 10 hits for the 3rd time in this series. HarbourCats up to 8-3, entering tomorrow night, 6:35 first pitch between the HarbourCats and the Cowlitz Black Bears. They will play all weekend, 6:35 Friday, Saturday, 1:05 on Sunday here on Go Live Broadcasts and Shaw TV. Remember, all 27 West Coast League home games are $7.99 on Go Live Broadcasts. And for tickets to be part of the action, log on to HarbourCats.com/tickets and get your tickets online from Ticket Rocket. For Chris Jaycox and Go Live Broadcasts, I'm Jonathan Hodson. Thank you so much for making the HarbourCats part of your Thursday afternoon. They win 3-2 and have an 8-game winning streak. We will talk to you tomorrow night when Cowlitz is in town. Good afternoon from RAP.